Sensei 1.
Sue 1.
Joe Warner.
Tense 1, STK, Swarn To Kill.
Ill Crew.
T-Logue, ST motherfucking K.
Mr. Thisser 1. Bow.
Sonic 1 representing Kane 1. STK, Sworn To Kill, Alhambra.
Prox 1, Sworn To Kill.
Let's get into it. Who started STK, man? Where's STK? What is that?
The start of STK was in a backyard with a bunch of drunken high people.
High school kids.
High school kids.
That would be myself, Tense,
Yeah.
Thisser, and Mural.
We all got it in our hands when we first got it.
Serious shit. Who did the work? Who did the work?
They were needleworking it right there.
Word up.
Crookster.
Facebook, Sworn To Kill. Instagram at Sworn_to_kill. Who runs everything for the as far as on the internet, man, for you guys, man? So who do we contact?
Nobody really runs it, but I mean, if you jump on it, I mean, we'll hit you right back up.
Word up. Alhambra.
In the house.
A lot of people don't claim Alhambra, dog. I mean,
That's because it's ours, bro. That's why.
And we still do it.
Yeah, but before, I mean, because you guys definitely are responsible for the claiming of Alhambra, you know, the SGV. A lot of people, I'll be perfectly honest with you, like, if you were from San Gabriel Valley, Alhambra, you guys claim, people, not you guys, but people claimed LA. Like, you guys opened that shit up, like, nah, we're from Alhambra, dog, and like,
Right.
made it that. But who are some of the artists, or what influenced you guys coming out of Alhambra then?
Right here, Thisser, one of the OGs out there in Alhambra. Dart 1, up out in Portland now.
The homie Miro.
Miro, yeah.
With that,
Cyrus, myself, I was there.
Shout out to Risser.
Risser, yeah, that's right. Riss 1.
so then what with the? I know we started Sworn To Kill. I was asking you guys. That's like a Marine slogan. So you guys are like all ex-military members.
Yeah.
How does that work? And
A
shit?
whole lot of war, a whole lot of battle.
Street military.
Who came up with the name, dog? Who came up with the name?
That would be Miro. Miro came up with that name.
The Mexican snipers and shit.
That's right.
Movie coming soon and shit.
Street killers.
But so then, individually, what got you guys into graph? Like, I know you guys come collective as a unit, but individually, like, just to get a little history, you know what I mean?
Family, man. Just get to know that.
Myself, I got into it from my brother, Tess. Rest in peace. You know, he was hanging out with Thisser,
Crookster.
you know, Cyrus, Dart, Pryor, back in the ATL days when these guys had ATL. You know.
Under the mic.
Yeah, we were bus riders back in the day. That was called ATL, and then from there on, it went on to Sworn To Kill.
Because your name keeps coming up, dog,
all day,
on this shit. So what year did you start then? Like, what year are we talking about?
85, 86.
85,
With
86.
Pryor.
Seriously?
Boy.
Yeah. What has changed from 85, 86 to now for you? This interview is all. Everybody just look at him. It's all about this right now.
Too much. You know what? I
Put him on the spot.
too much because I still try to go on the walls and stuff, but I get tired. You know, I'm not. You know, wow. But these youngsters could keep it up though, man.
The
They're rocking.
blue
Hey,
pill.
graffiti
Like, I
don't pay
got-
pension, man.
Yeah, like I got a lot of youngsters right here. You know, Gaba. I got Jasmine. I got Thread.
Sal.
Hey, shout out to
You
the
know,
homeboy
I got
Coast in
you
Japan,
over
baby.
there.
What's cracking,
Yeah,
Coast?
Post in Japan.
The
Coast in
homeboys from
Japan.
El Paso, the homeboys from
Yeah,
Albuquerque.
we all-
Hey, we'll
Got a long
get
way.
to
We
that.
all
We'll
see
get
it.
to that, I think.
With that though, so then is it a career for you, dog, or like what is it for
Eh,
you individually? I wanna like,
Nah,
cause you're going
me-
back to '85, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
It's no, you know what? It's no blood. It's no family, dog. And I love graph, you know. And I'm gonna go on until shit I die, you know.
why do you do it? Why?
Because it's love. It's
His
fun,
wife
dude.
makes him.
It's a
He?
can control
Okay.
and having a family around. How we always do it, barbecue and chill out. You know?
I'm gonna go all over the place just because I have you guys talking right now, though. But there's like this whole misconception that like it's a graph thing and like all you guys get together and you guys will just talk graph and do that shit. Does that exist with you guys like on some real shit? Like speak.
Hell no.
To a certain extent, we do it, but we're human like everyone else, man. You
I'll
know?
make you guys. Hey, we're not. This is gonna be the first big argument today. Nah,
Nah,
speak
man,
on it.
you know.
That's just like the last thing, to be honest. You know what I mean?
What are the first things, just so people know? Like,
Family.
Family.
Our own personal families. Family as a whole unit right here. You know, shit. Like I said, me, a couple of homies we ride Harleys and shit. You know, so we get out and do things. And then with the other homies, we like to hang out, barbecue, get the smokers going. You know, it's family first, and then we get to nitty gritty.
Are you guys a bomber, piecers? You guys, what are you guys?
Family.
All of the above.
Family.
All of the above.
And going, will it always have to be an active crew in the sense of let me see fucking legalities, because I'm not trying to in the sense of being active, is that something that you guys will always strive for? And people outside are like, what the fuck are they talking about? But that's why I said it that way.
For sure.
It does, because if we
Hold
stay
the mic up.
active, if we stay active, that is us as a crew, as a family, as a unity. That's what brings us together. So we do have to stay active. All as a family, we do. There are some that don't. There are some that do. But it's not about just the graffiti, because we all grew up this together. This is what we knew. This is what we knew out on the streets. So it's a lot of us were just not writers or piecers or what have you. It was a family. It was we stuck together in the streets.
Yeah.
We had each other's backs. Pretty much this is all we had out there. So yeah, I mean, and then what brought us together was the graffiti. That's what brought us together. So
and not to shed like make it a negative thing, or people out there looking like, oh well, they're promoting a certain lifestyle and imposing it. But you guys have members too that like, I mean, Mural with the Black Book sessions, like,
Yes,
I'd rather you guys speak on it, like on how it goes onto that side of it. You know what I mean? Like
Just giving back to the community. That's something Miro's big on, giving back to the community, and with his Black Book sessions, that's what he does. I mean, he gives out scholarships. He got people to back him, get scholarships, baskets, prizes and all that shit. From all ages, they have the whole family one.
All right, so right now this is one of the hard. I'm do a lot of hard hitting questions, but who's the dopest artist out of all you guys right now?
We got a lot of good artists here, man. We got a lot of good artists here. You know what? Our crew.
Peace, Gil one.
I mean, everyone has their own their own niche, I guess. Everyone has their own niche.
Hey, but I want to get a shout out to my homeboys from El Paso, Swarn To Kill crew, dog.
homies in
Cheers.
Oregon
We're
also.
ripping the crew, and Senos from out there, Oregon.
All right, here goes the part where I'm the bad guy, Doug. But these interviews aren't your typical ass kissing. You guys
That's
did
right.
a lot for hip hop and all that shit. You guys did, but there is a separation and something I feel that needs to be clarified. And fuck, getting all serious. He put serious music too, Doug. You see that shit? But with Shoot to Kill. Okay, but
That's a movie, bro. That ain't a crew. That's a movie.
But what is that something different from what you guys are?
Non-existent.
Way different.
Non-existent.
make
They
people-
came out probably
they pretty much
6-7
came
years
out
after us.
back in what, in 94, 96, when that's all that tag banging came in around.
Yeah.
It really did affected us for a minute, because they made us look in general,
And we actually
and not just the
Wow.
crew STK. It's actually what it is that all in general, a lot of graffiti artists, taggers, MTA writers, any in general affected us, because
Essentially, you guys inherited a lot.
Yeah,
of
well,
shit
yeah,
because
yeah.
of that.
Yeah, exactly.
but
the
we
name.
got
And then
it took
people
us
were
so
confused.
many it took us
But
so
did
many
we
months.
care?
Like it took
That
us so
is
many
the
months
question.
and years for Alhambra SDKs
Yeah.
to get that respect, and we got a lot of respect from a lot of OGs, barrios.
And the
a
reason
lot of
why I
people.
bring that up only is because people don't understand that there is a separation.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I do a lot of reading. That's how I know that those two.
Yeah,
different.
pretty much.
You
You
know
know what? Like I said, we are a family.
Yeah.
You got to know your family.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say fucking Toucan San is right there, and he's the one that got me into SDK.
Because even now, I mean, to have you guys got the I would say like what is it, like the third generation here with you guys now.
Yeah, they're
a lot of people will
youngsters.
come and speak on it like, oh, you know what I mean, and not be still rolling with them. It's nice that you guys still have that tight knit. You know what I mean? That's why I just want to like kind of clear everything on that.
That's
I
very-
read too that you guys were like known for snapping, homie. Like you guys were
Who?
mad
Who?
snappers, homie.
Well,
Every
hey,
single one of you motherfuckers.
Hey,
hey,
if the snapper
is this
snapper comes to us, and then we snap down them, you know.
Well, no, nobody's gonna speak on that.
Oh
shit?
yeah, yeah. Hey,
No. Hey,
It ain't-
we're gonna have to talk after we get off the mic.
it's not. Hey,
We could be here all
it wasn't
night.
even snapping.
Right now, I have a knife to the side
Nah,
of
it
my
wa-
fucking rib. You guys can't see.
Hey,
it.
no, it wasn't even snapping. What it was a bunch of little mocos in their nose kids
Yeah.
that was running around, riding, mobbing, just doing our thing. And honestly, that was when neighborhoods started getting jealous because, I guess we're right in the
You know
neighborhoods
what?
too. We're riding anywhere.
We're passing
And-
right by.
And what
We're
happened
passing
was,
right by.
they were trying to punk us, and we weren't
Yeah.
getting punked. That was the thing. So we got together as a family and said, look, check this out. What are we going to do? If the homeboys get caught up in the county or the homeboys, get run up on, are we just going to run? Are we going to be punks? Or are we just going to represent?
Well, I think the thing is that a lot of neighborhoods that even bred taggers, they bred taggers riders first, and then they got into gangs. But everybody, I guarantee you, like you look at old school, like even gangsters now, they could say that they did some tagging back in the day.
No,
So-
definitely.
So tagging just wasn't a
Just wasn't
graph
cool
thing.
enough for 'em.
It was more of a hood thing too.
It was
you know?
harder.
But there was a lot. there was a lot of people
it was
that
pretty
that
politics.
didn't.
It was pretty
Yeah.
politics. I walked the line.
They
I
didn't allow
walked
no
the line.
toys in their crew. You know what I mean?
2004, 2005. I walked
Yeah,
the
we
line.
had some homeboys
and I
too
got-
that
you know?
jump ship and
Sonic One,
started
STK.
straight banging.
I remember
Yeah,
whenever I ran
Babes.
I was in East Lake when I was a little juvenile, and I ran into Pina from Opa, and that fool first said, "Hey, you guys from Swarn To Kill or from Shoot To Kill?" I said, "Nah, Swarn To Kill, homie." And then fool Pina was like, "All right, get down, dog," because I know that he said Swarn To Kill first, so he even knew. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we go way back, and like how
Yeah,
Joe once said, we don't punk out. We just will.
And
How can we punk out?
It's another thing too to clarify too, because like I said, you guys did have the reputation or the notoriety for like kicking up dust, but I think what a lot of people don't realize though is like east of the river is a whole different ball game when it comes to just like, surviving on this side of, it's way different, and I think outsiders don't really catch that, because you guys were telling me off there like, we would go.
Surviving is gonna be everywhere.
Yeah.
Any attention, any city, any local, anywhere where we're gonna go.
But
we
you
don't know what to
'cause
expect.
Off there, you guys were telling me you guys would go bombing, like to go
Bombing
there.
wise, we actually go like the
With
old
the
back in the
gun.
day.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll go to Belmont Tunnel. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, hey, we seen like a 20 heads, 30, 40 heads. Oh shit, they're having a serious meeting, and it's our enemy. When I got into STK, I was in Belmont Tunnel, and we were there, and damn, all feds were there. I mean, we're talking about maybe 100 of them. You know what I mean? What are we gonna
Yeah.
say?
Hey, we ain't
We
gonna
gotta
lie.
say.
Check this out.
Yeah.
Yes, we were
Yeah.
snappers. Is that what you want to hear?
No,
You know what I mean?
We snapped
So-
on fools too.
Hey,
we got
we
fed
gotta-
up,
we gotta
and
say
so
what
we
we
started
gotta
running
say.
up on
So
fools.
that's just
Yeah,
basically
no,
it.
I'm just trying to like, cause it's different like from other areas out here, I guess, and I don't really want to say it, but because of the politics.
Say what you gotta say.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I think
yeah.
other people don't experience that. Every fucking 2-3 blocks on this side is a different fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what makes it different from like, let's say like the valley where they have like one hood, like
Yeah, the
it's
whole
fucking
town.
miles
The
and
whole
miles.
town.
Like you could, dude, like even right now, just going to fucking someone that grew up here, going to fucking get liquor from the liquor store is like you're gonna run into somebody.
Well, what
like,
happened?
Yeah,
See, that's
every,
what
every other
happened too.
block is somebody got a
Yeah.
fucking.
Well,
And
what
I-
happened was all the
different.
all the LA neighborhoods were like, hey, let's go move to nice Alhambra. That way we don't
Yeah.
get into trouble, and we stay away from everybody. And then they would run into some punk kids that, and then
Facebook
we'd
Swarn
snap.
To Kill, Instagram at Swarn_to_kill. But with that too, now actually we just ran into you guys doing the production at Highland Park, man. Who put that together, man? That behind the movie theater. And all
That was me and Skit.
So how did you guys how do you guys put that together?
Get one in the house.
We had the wall. Some other fools had the wall first. It was pretty messed up. He got permission. We just went about just hitting it. Kind of got the crew together. Told them what we wanted to run with, and just went from there.
Are you guys open to like, for people to hit you guys up to do murals and to like?
Oh yeah, I'm down
Actually,
for
the
everything.
production, like,
Definitely.
We're open for anything.
a lot of
We're
people,
open for
a lot of
anything.
people get walls and it's like it's not a production.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I liked about that wall. It was an actual production. You
Well,
know?
we do
So
that
there's
ourselves
some-
sometimes. We mess up and we just bomb the walls. We don't got
Everyone get in,
characters
and
and-
throw your name. Everyone
you
get
know,
up real quick.
But
It's-
we're working on that
It's
right
just-
now.
it's- Yeah, it's just to represent an individual. Sometimes we do a big ass production as for the society's true kings.
So Sworn to Kill? What are some of the other meanings of it? Of SC?
Seeking the kingdom.
Smashing the competition.
Smashing the competition. Stronger than concrete.
Strolling through Cali.
Still taking control.
Hey, well, when I was out in Saudi Arabia, striking the kingdom.
Sharp,
the
sharp.
kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So
Sharper than knives. Sharper than knives.
So we got a lot of original members dating back to the early 90s, late 80s.
Somos tan cabrones.
With that, I like that one. Shit, so then, are there rules or anything you abide by? Because the average person will see Swarn To Kill, STK, and be like, nah, they're just running amok. But are there rules or laws that you guys abide by within?
yeah, you know,
we
you don't go over
we don't go.
pieces, murals throughout the community. You respect all that stuff, you know.
Yeah, we believe in the artwork. We always have, even tagging wise or any type of way. But most likely, when we're gonna do a production, we're gonna take over the whole wall.
Yeah.
And it's not like to disrespect anybody. You know what I mean? If there's a reason there, hey, we'll hit them up. But most likely, we're gonna go somewhere where we get permission.
Yeah.
Prox 1. That's it.
So who made up the rules for the crew? Is there like a
There ain't
a
no
panel?
rules. There ain't no leader.
There's no
never
leader,
been.
no leader.
There's never been a main head. We respect the best graphers that we have. We respect the ones that get up more, and we have to pay attention. If we're not the one that's like, you know, I'm always working and then one's hitting it heavy, I gotta respect that. You know
It's
what I mean?
basically follow the rules of the game.
Pretty much.
You know.
Pretty much as well.
There's
I mean,
a tag, then a throws go over a tag, you know, burners and so forth and so on.
But
you
what
know.
I'm saying too is because within your guys' family though, it is passed down like to the younger generation. Is what I'm trying to get at.
we try to pass it the best way because we want them to know that, hey, no matter what, we're family.
Yeah.
You know, basically is that we have to pay attention to everybody. If something happens to them, it affects us to all of us.
Word up.
So that's my main concern. That's why we always do meetings. I don't care if we're the oldest generations. We wanted to make sure all the way to the end, we'll have a happy ending.
And there was a little while that we weren't letting nobody in for a little bit too. You
I
know?
mean, what we like to try to do is to let them know, think before you react. Because there's gonna be consequences that we've already been through.
We're too
being the
damn
older
old.
generation.
We too old
Yeah,
to be
I
backing
mean,
you
we
guys.
we don't want to be pulled out of retirement to
Yes.
go fucking start.
I am.
Hey, like Dr.
Look at
Dre,
what happened
like,
to this guy's leg.
hey, like Dr. Dre said, you're gonna turn me back to the old me and shit like that.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
With the,
And I'm still taking with the broken leg and still hammering everything, whatever the fuck I want to do.
Still listening to T.
with having as much history as you guys have dating back to the late 80s, how do you guys pick artists? I'm sure people just like know about, especially out in the San Gabriel Valley, like, you know what I mean? It's kind of faded. It faded from where like people wanted to get into like the Hollywood crews. Now people like learn their history and like, nah, man, if you're in Alhambra, you gotta be, you know what I mean?
Well, back in the days, everybody wanted to get into the crew, bro.
Yeah,
Seriously.
yeah.
And some got into the crew and some ran very fast. And once they got into the crew, some we wouldn't. I mean, many we didn't let into the crew. So that's where we got the enemies from because we wouldn't let them in the crew. So that's where
shit.
they started getting mad.
See, that's the kind of shit though that needs to be said right there. Like,
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, cause then,
No, it's
even,
because
even like,
they wanted the security.
and how much
They
how
wanted
much beef
security.
and how much bullshit would be because from that one.
Oh,
fool,
well,
you know what I
what would
mean?
happen
Yeah.
is we wouldn't let
Yeah.
guys in. Next thing you know, they were in a or somewhere like that, you know.
They jumped in the neighborhoods real
Yeah.
quick to try to get back at us.
Yeah, you know, something like that, and ended
It
up
didn't
getting
work.
thrown back over the fence.
So how bless you too. Dog.
Shoot.
So how do you
Fence
guys
in the
pick
front yard.
artists then? Dog? How do you guys pick artists then?
Just-
Right now, you know what I mean?
Well, one of our youngest members, Gabba, he's one of our
Yes.
best, one of our can control right there.
That nigga got some skills.
And to be honest, I broke a rule. I actually, as SDK, I broke a rule. I got him in without the votes of all votes. But the skill that the talent
He paid dearly for it too.
He paid the price, and by King One too. He's not here with us, but King One, that's his uncle, and you know it's all good.
Word up.
Like I said, family.
No, but we choose them though. We you know
But-
we have them come around. We have them
Yeah.
come around. You know
No
make
matter
sure you
what,
want, you know
we
do you
will.
want to be part of us really?
Yeah.
You know show us. You know
Show
come
us the
around,
love.
hang out.
Show us the love. El toque es shock.
We're gonna get there. We're
Shock.
gonna get there, guys. Shock stuff.
So who are some of the members that ain't here right now? Like, you know, the old school.
Oh,
Break it down.
One,
Like the
one of
old-
our one of our favorite brothers, Eric Martinez, Mark Muro.
Zems,
Rail.
Eric B, bro, out
Coach
in the zona.
Coach is out there in Japan right now,
Main
representing,
one.
not only representing the crew, but representing the country.
So then what happens?
Violent
Like,
one.
if they're not active no more and they're not riding no more, you guys still post up and chill?
Family, bro.
Trips,
Family.
what
It's
up,
still
Trips?
family. Hold on, guys. It's still family regardless. If you're from the crew, you're from the crew, bro. Especially back then.
Yeah.
Like, you know, back
Big
then,
Mugs,
if you're from the crew,
Rasco.
then it's already family. It's like you're not going to kick your cousin out the,
Family and
spot
shit.
because he's not around.
Serge, yeah, I don't know about Serge right now. If you're looking, Serge, that was my secret guest tonight.
That
He
fool's asleep.
flaked out again.
There's a lot of people, man.
A lot. So how
My
how
brother
many, how
Angel
deep
up
or
there
how
in
big-
Albuquerque.
How deep would you
Jester?
guys say you guys are right now as we speak?
Huh?
How deep? Like how
Oh, we
many?
don't know.
We don't know. We're worldwide, bro.
Yeah.
So
We're all just laying there, just fucking watching cable. And we're out here doing
all the work.
we're ready to watch the fight.
Definitely. So who you guys got? Who got who? What's up for Saturday?
Man, it's all money. right
Mayweather's
there.
going to knock that fool out.
Hey, as long as Pacquiao kick his ass, no one.
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know what? It doesn't
That's
even matter.
easy.
It's all going to be excuses regardless.
It's gonna be Pacquiao, and then Mayweather's gonna have a rematch, and he's gonna win, and he's gonna prevail as the champion. That's what's
More
gonna happen.
money and shit.
Pacquiao's too old. Past his prime.
I want to thank you guys for coming through. Hopefully
What
we
up?
got like some history that, you know what I mean, people didn't really know about, and I actually personally got a lot of misconceptions, you know what I mean, cleared up.
And we want to
Especially,
thank
you know what I mean?
Yeah, thank
OG
you for
Husky
letting us,
Radio
brother.
for inviting us.
OG
Letting us tell our part of the
Husky.
story.
Thanks for having us,
The
man. We really
SUV.
appreciate it. And you know what?
The
This is an honor, to let us,
OG
give us this
Husky.
opportunity to express ourselves about art-wise. We dedicate ourselves as our family and our loved ones too as well. But we still have to be tight, and we're always gonna be tight as a Swarn To Kill family.
And we are the OG Swarn To Kill. See?
Shout out to
Eric
my
B,
lady
what's up,
Flus.
Arizona, main one? What you guys doing out there?
All the shout
Much
outs,
love.
all the shout outs and shit while we got
Oh.
Shout out to
Shout out
Albuquerque STKs. Shout out to
T1
K.
La Puente STKs and
What's
my
up,
girls.
Angel?
Love.
This Sir SDK UTI, RTDK LOD.
But we're not talking about them.
There's a Swarn To Kill interview.
Shout out to
Swarn To
Home,
Kill.
holding it down for more than 10 years behind the walls. We're thinking of you,
Shout out.
homie.
Shout out to me, SDK, my brother Kane.
What's
Kane
up, the
and Sonic,
baby?
The original Shock One that's not here.
Riley.
Rest in peace, Tess, and all the other homies that are here. Rest in peace.
Crooksta.
Hey,
Yes,
you
won.
STK.
OG
Love you,
Prox.
doggy.
Also, like, people organizing, you guys are down for, like, you know, events and shit too, right? Because remember maybe 2012, maybe the meeting of Styles in the LA River. That's when I was like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And I got some pictures I want to sell you from that day too. But anyways.
Hey, what's up?
Hey,
My
you
wife-
talking about
Wait,
snappers,
wait.
right?
Savannah, Giovanni, Ava,
No,
love you
'cause
guys.
I know the history, and
Elena?
I remember just going there like, what the fuck? Like, you guys had the Sworn Day. I was like, oh shit, like, hell
we
yeah,
would do
rocking that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Y'all
Shout
keep
out
up
to
the
my
good-
boy Trips, my lady Flus, all the homies up in Oregon.
Hey,
Look it up.
what shout outs
Senos,
for
where
Trips?
you at, man? Got
OG
you, homie.
Trips, Senos.
Wowzer, my big Wowzer, my boy right there. What's up?
Down from around the
El
corner,
Wolf.
down the street.
Wow.
Husky Radio.
Wow, one, El Yans, all the way to Sonora.
Rayo, where you at, man?
Trips.
It's supposed to be
OG
here.
Trips.
Shout out to my
Husky,
homie
if it's
Jerm
not
from
OG.
CKS.